I'm not proud of this. I'm not proud of this.
I understand your pain,
Meve said.
but nothing can justify the massacre you wrought.
Nothing? And what would you have done in my place?
Snorted the dragon.
Pen a letter of complaint to Elder-in-Chief Oak? They killed my children?
I'd have done the same.
The Queen replied, not hesitating a moment.
I'd have sought revenge, knowing what punishment I'd earn.
The monster looked Meve in the eyes a long while, then dropped its head.
I've no more strength to fight. I've no more reason to fight. Do as you see fit.
And you make me choose again? I'm gonna stick with it. I'm not proud. I'm gonna stick with it.
Meve raised her sword high and swept it down with enormous strength, cutting the scaled belly in twain. The monster bellowed out a long roar and writhed its tail, scattering diamonds everywhere. Then grew still. Keltalis, the last red dragon between the Great Sea and the Fiery Mountains, had breathed his last.
Oh, and now you tell me he's the last red dragon?
There followed a strange silence. No one cheered, no one clapped. Only Ache whispered a prayer of thanks under his breath.
That was...
Gascon said, the first to break the silence.
not terribly epic.
What'd you expect?
Gabor said, arms akimbo.
Fanfare and fireworks. The mountain to quake. He up and died. What else would they do?
I am certain, Your Grace,
Reynard said.
that the poets will endow this moment with the appropriate splendor.
I'm sure they will,
The Queen said, sheathing her sword.
for they are liars.
We got a trophy. Not proud of that to get this trophy.
The Queen told her soldiers to gather a part of the dragon's treasure, small enough not to bring down the wrath of Bruverhoog, but large enough to fully compensate the Lyrians' losses. And Meve gained the title of Dragon Slayer, though she rarely made much mention of it.
Did that bug? Question mark's still there. Did I not get any gold? I thought it said I got gold. Let's look at this trophy. Every 3 turns on turn start, damage all enemies on the melee row. Yeah, I don't know that that was worth killing him for. Why is there a question mark there? I do not know. Missed that. Well, I can go back down to that guy. Oh, I missed some loot there. Let's fast travel back here. 1,000 for 80. I guess that's what we'll do.
Eudora Breckenbriggs Chewy.
I thought I'd get more gold for killing him. I guess not. But I'm also concerned because that question mark is still there. Why is that question mark still there? This question mark is still here. But I can't do anything. Ideas. Lang Scouth, a lens that makes objects appear more distant. Spud Scope, a subterranean periscope used in potato cultivation. Doublegaff, a two-sided fork. Hipponixolia, snowshoes for horses, can also be used as rackets. Clucklux, booties for chickens. Lumayam, a lamp derived from fluorescent tubers. Sounds like stuff a tinkerer would make. Okay.
Meave squinted, the better to see the scene. Several dozen dwarves had gathered on the cliff overlooking the chasm. All were turned towards a ramp, at the peak of which stood a barrel.
What is that gathering about?
Asked the queen.
Have we a feast day?
Nay,
Answered Gabor grimly.
'tis an execution.
A hairy head peeked out of the barrel. The long, pointy nose and ears left no doubt that it belonged to a gnome. The first Meave had ever seen in her life.
Help! Save me!
The gnome yelled.
They aim to kill me! Cast me in the chasm!
Shut your maw!
Barked the dwarf standing next to him, who then shoved the gnome inside the barrel and covered it with a lid.
Your crimes! The sheer weight of him, hey! No lighter punishment is fitting.
The other gathered dwarves nodded approvingly. Two gripped the barrel, lay it on its side, then lifted it to cast in the chasm, paying the thumping from inside it no heed.
Intervene.
Meave leapt from her horse, and ignoring Gabor's objections, scrambled up the ramp.
Oi! You're not allowed! Hey, damn it! What do you think you're doing?
I think it's obvious. Preventing the execution.
Ah! Ah! Thanks be to the gods!
Whoa, wench, you've no such right. Judgment's been handed down. Sentencing's done.
Yes, and a cruel sentence it is. One that prompts me to wonder what the accused did to deserve it.
Better to ask what he didn't do, the varmint. Arrived here with his peddler's wagon full of tricks and gadgets. Went from house to house, praised his rubbish to the high heavens. And what's it he sold us?
Trash. He sold you trash.
Bombs that go off in your hand. Beer growth formula that makes your hair catch fire. Music boxes for the kiddies. Once cranked, they never plough in stop.
You needed but to loosen the screw in the back and...
Shut your maw, ye roaster. Doesn't it matter all that? 'Cause we'd have forgiven it if he hadn't broken our sacred rules and hallowed customs. Which ones, if you don't mind me asking? Enter the smithy, cap on his head, held nails between his teeth, and poured fruit syrup in his beer. Raspberry. Blech.
Just the once, and but a few drops.
You got nothing to explain your villainy, scoundrel. Not a thing. And that's not even the worst. Saved his highest crime for the end. He was in a mine, and he whistled.
What? Oh, man.
Oh, aye, that's bad. Shouldn't have done that. Hi, he did. Whistled through his teeth and hummed in harmony a long warble. We all heard it up and down the shaft, and our grand elders were clear. Death's the punishment. Death by barrel roll.
Do a barrel roll.
Your land,
Buys
your
freedom.
laws, I shall not argue with them. But perhaps there is another way. Can a bail be posted?
Well, the law does allow for something of the sort, but I didn't see how the job is worth it.
Oh, aye, he is. He is.
Willing I am to take him at his word. Does that suffice?
Aye, but just so's we're clear. No returns, no refunds. Now get the hell out of that barrel, you wee shite.
My lady, I haven't a way to thank you.
That we've yet to discuss. Perhaps first we should learn each other's names?
Aye, yes, of course. Oh, what a prat of me. Barnabas. Barnabas Beckenbauer. To friends, Bibi.
Meve, Queen of Lyria and Rivia.
Queen. Cows in the corn, colour me honoured. Your Majesty, obeisance due.
None necessary. Protocols for use at court, not beyond it. An inventor, you deem yourself. Am I right?
Most assuredly. Though, truth be told, the dwarves saw no ingenuity in my craft. Seems I'm ahead of my time.
Fiery bursts in the palm of your hand. They shall be in fashion one day, to your mind.
Oh, nay, just a bit of misfortune, that's all that was. You see, I mistook mercury fulminate for saltpeter. The vials stood beside each other, see, and...
The details I need not know. But one matter I am curious about. Could you construct a bomb that would explode when desired? For instance, beneath my foe's feet as they stepped over
Like
it.
a mine.
Of course I can. It's simple.
Why then? You wish to show your gratitude? You must join my ranks. Assist me to defeat Nilfgaard.
Defeat Nilfgaard? Pure ambition, that is. But I'd have been a barrel of broken bones at the bottom of a ravine if not for you. I'll do what you ask to pay off my debt.
Nice. Barnabas Beckenbauer. That is a little goat.
And thus, for the first time in Lyrian annals, a gnome enlisted with the army. And though Barnabas Beckenbauer was diminutive of body, this new recruit would prove his worth on more than one occasion.
Nice.
Well, a damn shame. What with such good visibility today, too. Well,
Alright, let's see. Oh, wrong. What does he do? Did I miss him? There he is. Create a trinket. Okay. We'll put him in.
blizzard's blowing in.
There's something up here. Get some more men.
Monsters crawl out for spring cleaning.
Doesn't appear that I've missed anything yet.
Remember, if you pass a snail en route to the mine, share a wee bite with them. Never, ever whistle in the mines. Now hold on. Pour you some hoots first. Makes for merrier marching when things get frosty.
I got some rep, okay. Leave that shrine there for now. Standard battle. Don't need knickers. Yeah, let's go with that. Alright, if I pull him up,
Thing about slings, they hide well.
it gives him moving back, gives him 3 more.
The chase is on!
A knight should help. Our codex commands it.
But I can return him. That's what I'm gonna do. And Knickers comes out. Such a good little buddy. Need to get rid of this thing.
For you, pal! Anything.
Oh, that's not good. That's not good.
Hey?
So he passed on that. Alright, we got the first round. Okay, that'll work. So my go. Alright, first. Oh, I should have played him.
This could hurt. Watch your heads!
Oh, they gave me biting frost. Interesting.
Ever have a storm knock out one of your teeth?
Should have listened to me, old lady.
Knickers is going to go bye-bye. Ooh. Well, that's not good. I think I'll give him this round.
Getting to work.
$21.
This harvest will be reaping black-clad heads.
$22.
That bit the white of an eye from half a league away.
I think you'll really like this one.
My spirit's willing and how, but these damn boots are killing me.
Oh. That was not cool. Yeah, let's just put him
God
out.
blast it. My breastplate chafes.
Take that one out.
Coin never stinks, no matter how rank the pouch.
So I probably ought to take this one. Ooh. I'll take that win. Your Majesty, a she-dwarf hides in the mine according to Gabber. Her name is Stanka Moran. A renegade and thief sought by every clan. We would dispatch a few guards, but if we let her go, she's promised to show us where to find buried treasure of extraordinary value. What should we do? I left that one up there, so it was right by some buildings, it looks like. I don't think it's these. It may may be farther. It may be farther along.
Meve rode on in silence, endeavoring to work out the length of her exile thus far. A scout's call tore her from her reverie.
Your Grace, you must see this.
With a grave mien, the soldier indicated a track in the snow. The hobnail boot print was all too familiar. Meve had seen it before, upon Lyria's sandy tracks, and midst the ashes to which Edern had been turned.
Nilfgaardian footmen.
Seethed Meve.
Marched through of late.
Interrupted Gascon.
A day, perhaps 2 days past.
The scouts had learned a Nilfgaardian caravan with an armed escort had recently arrived in Mahta. The invaders had brought with them chests brimming with gold and jewels, then exchanged these for the finest Mahakaman-forged swords and spears. A scout gave Meve one of the coins the Blackclads had used for payment. Upon the coin's back, the Lyrian eagle.
They pay with gold from my vault.
The Queen said through gritted teeth.
For arms that will cut down my fighting men and subjects.
We might yet pursue and hunt them down,
said Reynard, a spark in his eye.
And make certain Ed Dahi never lays hands on those weapons.
You might, again.
Piped up Gabor, who had been listening to their exchange.
But you might also recall, we Mahakamans are neutrals who assure all guests within our borders safety. True, formally speaking, the Nilfgaardians have passed outside them, but attack them a stone's throw from our gates, and you'll see Brewer's rage come out his ears as steam, and out his arse as fire.
Again, I'm not trying to make dwarves mad. They're our last hope here at this point. So we're gonna ignore them. I'd rather go kill them, but...
No war's outcome has been swayed by a few wagons of arms, no matter their quality.
Said the Queen, vaulting into her saddle.
Yet if we turn Brewer against us, I dare say we shall never wrest our land from black-clad hands.
The Queen's men regretted her reluctance to attack, but none tried to dissuade her. They knew her too well.
Okay, well at least I didn't lose any morale for that. Doesn't look like I can go anywhere that way, so... northeast it is.